So, Dr. Farnsworth, can you tell us a little about yourself and your background in family medicine?
Yeah, so I'm Dave Farnsworth. I grew up in Orem, Utah, and went to BYU for my undergraduate studies. And then I went to Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. for medical school for 4 years. And during medical school, I did some rotations in family medicine, and I really enjoyed them quite a bit. So I went to a residency in family medicine out in St. Louis at St. Louis University, which was combined with Scott Air Force Base as a military program. And from there, I served in the military overseas for 7 years and came back to Hill Air Force Base to Utah, where I grew up, and left active duty Air Force service at that time. My father is a pediatrician, so I've always had an interest in primary care and in taking care of people and kind of being their doctor and their primary doctor, the go-to for them. So that's what kind of has drawn me to medicine and primary care.
That's awesome. So what attracted you to join Applegate?
So I met, initially my first interactions with Applegate were with Kelly, who works for Applegate, and she would come by our office and talk to us about the services Applegate offered. And she was just really warm and friendly, and I got a good feeling about working with her and with Applegate. I also did a little golf tournament with some of the people that work at Applegate. But, you know, as I met with the CEO and Dr. Firth and everybody else, I came to realize that the mission of Applegate and the focus of Applegate is on the patient. That's their primary focus. They want to help people. They want to provide the best service possible. They want to be the best home care and hospice group that they can be. And so I can see that with all the people that work there and in their mission. And first meeting I was there, you know, they kind of emphasized our goal is we're not focused on money, we're focused on people. And if we focus on the right things, everything will take care of itself. So that was a really big draw to see that kind of a focus.
That's awesome. I really love that. What is your approach to patient care, and how do you support patients and their families during difficult times?
Well, my approach to patient care is I always want to involve the patient in what we're doing. You know, it's not me telling people what to do, it's me working with people to help them achieve their best health possible. So I really want to have people have good quality of life and to enjoy life, and to then avoid preventable things if we can. If there's something we can prevent that we can foresee, then we want to try and do everything we can to do that. Sometimes that's not always possible. And then certainly we want in hospice, we want to try and support the patients in their time of need, support the families, make it a comfortable transition from seeing a primary care physician or getting their care in a clinic to getting their care from home in a comfortable setting for them. So it's always working with the patient. You know, it's always about trying to work together to do what they would like to do and to use my knowledge and experience to help them do that the best way possible.
And then the last question is, what advice would you give to someone considering hospice care for a family member?
I would say I don't think you need to be afraid of hospice care. I mean, the goals of hospice and palliative care is to make a patient's transition from a serious, critical, life-changing illness as seamlessly as possible, to basically help them have comfort and peace and to understand what we can do for them. But basically, our goals of hospice care, I would say don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to reach out and at least find more about it. You can transition off of hospice care at any time if you feel like that's right for you, or back onto hospice care. But our goals within hospice care are to make this a comfortable home setting care for the patient and to provide comfort.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Farnsworth. And
Thank you.
We're really excited for the work you're going to do here at Applegate.
Thank you.